Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Yeah, a little different today. Grace is doing laundry using her LG machine, top loader with no agitator. This machine has been performing great for the past, I'm pretty sure, 8 years. 10 kilo, roughly 22 pound. And that light means the pump's running, TV is on. If you're curious what's going on, I'm getting ready to go in and explain some of my solar to you at the same time. I got some chicks here. I'll give you an idea of what we got going on. My baby chicks, as you can see, they're all huddled underneath the heat lamp. There's 8 of them in there at the moment. There's from our sitting hen out in the coop. It's supposed to be Shmuel. You're my pet hen running around here. You gonna say hello to everybody? Hmm? Oh, okay, good. But anyway, it's morning. The sun just now coming out. And just barely touching my rooftop. We're actually going to have a nice day, it looks like, so far. Now, let's take a little tour in here. I need to turn some light on in the utility. What we got going on here? As you can see, I've owned this inverter since 8/11/25. It's been online. And right now we got on one set of panels, 1195 watts coming in. 311 on the north side. Let's see. We're set at 230 volts. Well, let's see where we're at. I'm trying to check the voltage on the batteries. Right now, currently you're getting 14 amps charge. Using that, the house is pulling 600 and almost 700 watts. Let's see here. And it looks like 1269 on the panels at the moment. Now, I do have, that's my batteries, one of them. And there's 2 more right there. Total roughly 13 kilowatts. Actually, just a tad over. And this is my breakers. This is for the south side, and this is for the north side, or vice versa. And this is going to the battery bank. Now this is 125 amps. Why 125 amps? I'm limiting total roughly around 6,000 watts. That's for this. Reason for that, in my theory, now this doesn't, everybody doesn't want to do, might not want to do it this way, but I'm trying to keep the load on my inverter under 50%. And my inverter is 10,200 watts. Now that, keeping it under that, I'm hoping will extend the lifetime of it. I've done some reviews online, checking the life cycle of these inverters. And most people do run them, above 50%. And they're getting 10 to 15 years without any issues. Same way with the batteries. These batteries here should give me the way I've got it set up, about a 15-year life cycle, maybe longer. Now this is a Wi-Fi unit. I can check everything online anywhere I'm at in the world, as long as I've got internet. This is my bus bar connections for the 2 sets of batteries. I plan on adding one more, hopefully like this one right here. That's what I'm planning on. We'll see, hopefully. Now this is my main breaker coming in. Now this switch here is a transfer switch, which will transfer from the main to the solar. Right now it's on solar. Now the inverter does have, this one here is connected to it also. So I can go to the main through the inverter. Now the one beside of it is for my hot water. I gotta rewire that to get what I want. I want it to be on the inverter too, which I'll do at a later date. Now, as you're aware of on my previous videos, I've got 8,500 watts of solar panels. That doesn't mean that's what you're going to get on a constant basis. As you can see there, we just, early in the morning, you're only 1,400 watts right now. But my house load is under that, so I'm actually starting to charge the batteries already. Now this is what I like to see, because it means free electricity. So far, I think this is the 9th day, maybe the 10th, of being totally off-grid. And we've not changed our usage cycle. We're using what we normally do. That's what we're doing at the moment. Grace is doing laundry, like I said, and our pumps are running, and TV on, and everything running normal. Oh, by the way, guys, woke up to a cold morning this morning. For me, it was anyway. Temperature was down to 68, which is actually, when you're used to 80 to 85 to 90, that's cold. Of course, I know there's people in the rest of the world that's much colder, but I've been here 16 years, and when it gets down that temperature, it's cold. At least the water lines don't freeze. That's the bright side. Anyway, guys, take care, smile, and don't forget to live long and prosper.